Okay, so today I will explain you about what is force, work, and energy. Right? In the previous class, we learned about the universe and what are the planets that we have in our universe. So today's chapter is about force, energy, and work. Right? So force is basically whenever you apply push or pull on any object. Let's say take an example. You pull a chair. You are applying force to it. Right? So whenever you apply push or pull on any object, then it means that you are applying force. Right? Okay. Now there are several types of force, and there might be several effects of force as well. Force can cause movement, force can stop a body from moving, force can change its direction. Let me give you an example. When a bowler bowls, the batsman strikes the ball with his bat. So the direction changes. The batsman applies force to the ball with his bat. So that causes change in direction. There are several types of forces available, and those are frictional force, mechanical force, gravitational force, magnetic force. Okay, so first we will learn what is frictional force. Frictional force is basically the force which is exerted whenever friction occurs, right? Whenever you try to push a heavy box on a rough floor, it takes a lot of energy, right? So whenever you try to push heavy things on a rough surface, it causes frictional force, right? And there are very useful applications of frictional force, like because of friction vehicles can move on road. You see the vehicle tires, it have some rough designs on the tires, right? So because of that friction the vehicle can move forward, right? If we don't have friction, what happens? Like if you try to walk on ice, we cannot walk on ice, right? Because there is no friction between us. More rough is the surface, more is the friction, right? So up to this much, do you have any doubt, Rudra?
Sir, can you please repeat frictional force part?
Yeah, sure. Friction force means like the force which is exerted because of friction, right? Let me give you an example. You strike a matchstick, right? You take the stick and strike it against the match. So whenever you are striking, friction is happening, and because of friction, heat is generated, right? And that heat actually sparks the fire, right? So this is uses of friction. Also, tire example I already gave you, right? Also in machines or in some vehicles, due to the poor parts or old parts, right? Friction happens and that part gets damaged, right? Whenever you rub anything on a surface, it causes friction, and because of the friction, it causes wear and tear, right? So, did you understand, Rudra, what is frictional force?
Yes, I got you.
Okay. Next, there are several more types like gravitational force, and there is magnetic force. Magnetic force, you already in your childhood you have played with magnets, right? So whenever you bring two magnets closer to each other, it causes some force of attraction. That is magnetic force. Gravitational force, you already know when you Newton's famous experiment, like whenever the apple dropped on his head, he discovered gravity, right? So everything on Earth is attracted by gravity, right? There are several other types of force, and we will get to more learn about it in the next class, right? Now let's move on to work part. Now what is work? Work means like work is very different from the normal term of work. Like in a normal definition, what do you mean? Like whenever you sleep, you eat or do something, you tell that I have done work, right? But scientific meaning of work is very different. Let's say a wall is in front of you and you push the wall, right? You say that I have applied force, I have actually used all my power and I have done my work, but it's not that. So work only happens when something moves, like you apply push or pull and that object moves in the direction of force, right? So in this example where you push the wall, you actually scientifically you did no work, zero work is done, but you sometimes tell that I have done work, I have used my energy, right? So scientific meaning of work is little bit different. So did you understand what is scientific meaning of work, Rudra?
No, sir, can you repeat it?
The scientific meaning.
Yes.
Okay, okay, I will repeat it. So basically, scientific meaning means normal work is like you sleep or eat. You tell that I am doing work, right? So that is not normal work. Normal work is actually like you do not move any object or something, but still you tell that I have applied force, I have used my energy. This is work. But no, actually, work means whenever you push or pull anything, right? That instance is said to be work. Like, let's take the example of this water bottle. I'm holding this water bottle, right? And whenever I move it from here to here, it means that I have applied some force and I've moved it. But if I keep this still in my hands, I'm not doing any kind of work because I'm not moving the water bottle. You might think that I'm applying pressure. I might. Am I applying any kind of force in holding this? Yes, I'm applying, but that doesn't mean I'm doing work because this thing is not moving, right? Whenever I move this thing, I'm doing work. Did you understand?
Yes, sir, I understood.
Okay, now let's come to energy. Energy basically means the capacity of doing work. In simple terms, you go outside and play, right? You tell that I have great energy, I will do batting and I will also do bowling, right? So you, after coming home, when you tell your mom that I don't have really energy to go to any tuition, right? Or I don't have any energy to go to the market, it means that you have exhausted all your energy. Energy means energy is like a battery, right? So energy is the capacity of doing work, right? So do you have any doubt or any question related to energy?
Sir, the light energy that we get from sun, how is it useful?
See, the light energy that we get from sun is very useful. Like, you know that electricity is a very important source to us, right? It charges our mobile phone, laptops, everything. So we take the light energy. Light energy falls everywhere, right? During the daytime. So we have solar cells, right? Solar cell panels installed in our rooftops. That light energy is converted to solar energy is converted to electrical energy with the help of that photochemical cells. So you can see that other examples of solar energy being useful. Solar cooker, like whenever you keep solar cooker under the sunshine, it cooks your food, right? So there are numerous uses, and light is like one of the primary types of energy on earth. So I think that's enough for today, and I will entertain your questions in the next session, right? Your homework is to revise up to this much portion, and in the next class I will entertain your questions and I will go to the more details of this chapter, right? So that's for it. Do you have any more doubt or something, or did you understand?
I understand.
Okay, okay. Goodbye then. Meeting you in the next session.
Okay.